episodes. By the end of it, we will reach, hopefully, so long as we don't die, the halfway stage, day 50. This is day 49 to 50, but of course we will take over to the very start of day 50. It's going to be, of course you will see how long the episode is, but it will be between an hour and a half and 2 hours or so. So sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy another slow, relaxing, very methodical and considered approach to a hardcore 100 Days in Hardcore series. So before we get into really what we want to do, which is play, a word from the sponsor of this series. Welcome to ASMRcraft. ASMRcraft is an ASMR community Minecraft server, free for all to join. We've been running for the past 5 months, and as you can see, our members have built some truly incredible things. ASMRcraft is a survival vanilla world with just a few simple plugins to help you have the most fun and chilled experience possible. Our most important plugin is Grief Prevention, which allows you to claim land, only allowing other players to interact with your things if you so choose. You can find out more about how ASMRcraft works on our Discord and in the description. So come check us out, the most wholesome Minecraft server in the world, and the biggest server in the ASMR community. Everyone is invited. Enjoy, guys. Yes, once again, surprise, surprise, the sponsor is in effect myself, or should I say the server that I run, ASMRcraft, which, as you will have seen, is the place for all you ASMR Minecraft fans. Join the Discord, it won't hurt, we're a very welcoming and wholesome community, the most wholesome community, I think, in all of Minecraft series server history. I would say it's a record and a title that we cherish, so we would love to have you join us, so go check us out. Anyway, should we get into things? I think so, let's do it. I showed you in the last video my little book of ideas. It hasn't extended because, well, we still have things to tick off. The first being finishing off or creating a mob farm. So this is the mob farm. You can see it before you now. We basically finished it in the last video, and really we could add some tiers to it, but if I am quite honest, I cannot be bothered. It really is. It takes a lot of work to do this thing. Well, not too much work, more just I would have to get a whole bunch more blocks, and I've basically exhausted all of my block supply. So we have one thing that we need to do, and that is fill it with water so that we have streams that will carry our mobs from their spawn area up, or should I say down to the ground, where I will kill them in so many words, and we will get XP from them, and we'll take the XP to the enchantment area, and it's all going to be wonderful and fun and beautiful, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. So I'm going to, I think the best way to do this would be to create a temporary infinite water source, and we'll do that like so, and then I don't have to keep running up and down. So all of our mobs, I'm sure you, well, maybe you don't all know, many of you will know though how these things work. The mob spawn So these allow the mobs to, because mobs are kind of stupid, they don't recognise close the trapdoors, or should I say open trapdoors. They don't recognise these as being a hole in the ground, so they'll just wander off the edge, they'll get swept away by the water and swept down into the... Oh dear, looks like we've made it one too big. Oh no, that's not good. Well, I suppose I'll just have to do this. What happens if I do it like this? Well, that's a stroke of luck. I didn't know it would work like that. Oh no, but that's... No, that's not going to work. How have I done that? I must have miscalculated somewhere along the line. Well, obviously I did. It didn't just happen. It didn't just materialise out of the air, did it? I guess I will just have to block that up like that or something. And just take the very small amount of... Yeah, alright, well, whatever. That's annoying, slightly. What a dingus. Alright, well, we live and we learn. I'll make the next one. Oh god, it's night time. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Let's get to sleep. Are there any mobs? Close the doors. Oh my god, I don't like this. One bit. Welcome to day 41. I need to remember to do that more because editing the last video was a bit of a pain. I could probably actually remove this now. That was in case I fell down whilst I was building it. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, I would highly recommend it. If not, you can wait another maybe month or so whilst I release these videos, because eventually I plan on editing up all of the episodes into one very long episode once I get to 100 days. If I get to 100 days, should I say. I think I'll get to 100 days. I'd be pretty disappointed if I didn't. But you never know. Hardcore Minecraft is the way it is, unfortunately. Nature of the beast. I actually made a lot more trapdoors, it seems, than I actually needed. I made absolutely tons of them. Oh, I said in the last episode, didn't I, that I was going to watch Lord of the Rings. I showed you my what's it called? DVD set. What are they called? Box set. I showed you my box set of them. And I watched losing concentration. Losing concentration. Okay. I just got that for now. Why? I mean, what was even the point of that? Right, concentrate. How do I even... first half of the second one. I got a bit distracted whilst it was on. So, although I kind of I was actually quite busy whilst I was doing it. Oh God, I did not notice this. Let me just plug this up now. Then, when I come downstairs, that's kind of going to be it. So, I'm not going to come back up here. At least I don't plan to. So yeah, we're going to lose a mild amount of efficiency. I mean, well, maybe we won't lose any. To be honest, it is going to be quite inefficient because there's nothing really driving the mobs off the edge, which is a bit annoying. But I wanted a really quick build. Maybe I'll make a more efficient mob farm in the future. In fact, I can almost guarantee that I will be. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I'm going to be going down. No, I'm going down one of these ones, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to jump down there. So let's get rid of the far ones first. Let's get rid of these ones. I'm scared things are going to start spawning basically immediately. That's all good, isn't it? Yeah, are we all good? Why is there still light? Why is there still light? Is it all coming out of there? Oh, Jesus. Run. That was it, right? It's done. Should be. In theory, that is done. Now we can start to tear this all down. I mean, maybe it would be advisable to not tear it down just yet, in case it's not. In case I need to fix it, but I think I'll just pillar up rather than using this massive thing. Make sure not to destroy the block I'm standing on. That would be a very unceremonious end to the series. I think we're good now. Good job, team. Surprised actually that all went kind of off without much of a hitch at all. Now I just need to remove all that. Okay. Well, in theory they should start dropping down and giving me XP, but surprisingly slow. I thought it might be quicker than this. So I suppose maybe we let that chug away. It will maybe start. I definitely am going to have to make some more levels to it because that's going to be so slow. Not really sure what else I expected, to be quite honest, but we'll kind of have to make do, won't we? I think. At any rate, I do think we're going to have to go mining again, and we might have to go down to iron tools. Yeah, I might even make a bit of a base around here, purely because why have none come down really am bad at making these things, aren't I? 3, 2, 1. Mob. Have I done something? No, we've not done something wrong. I'm being silly. I've not done anything wrong. I never do anything wrong. So the problem now is that I can't really leave, because if I leave I won't know if it's working, because by the time I come back everything that has spawned up there will have probably despawned. I could make a hole in the edge, I could climb up to the top and take a peek inside, but yeah, I don't know, because I can't even go and get any iron. I guess I could start. Maybe we will need to make some extra layers. Maybe I should just start cutting. There's a moth next to me. Maybe I'll start kind of carving out parts of this thing. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's start collecting more cobblestone whilst keeping an eye on that. Oh god, I can't. I would laugh if it really is this inefficient. I made a mob farm in my own personal hardcore world on like 1.17, and that was actually fairly efficient. So I'd be disappointed if this, bore absolutely no fruit. By the way, we do need cobblestone. Maybe I could start devising a bit of a storage area, and I could do it around here. Everything could centre. This could be the centre of everything, because we're going to need to be near it anyway. So I could build a couple of, my base of sorts could be kind of over there. That could be part of my base. I could even just carve all the way through the mountain, to be quite honest. I probably could do that. Should I give that a go? Should we just carve? The gods are good. Oh, I can see me. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Another one. They bring forth skeletons. The most fruitful of mobs. The ones that doth drop. The bones. The bones of life. What am I on about? Two bones. And 0.1 of a level. We're gonna have to make more levels to it, aren't we? Whatever, Mojang. You're trolling us. You're doing a bit of trolling. Alright, I think if we add like 5 layers to this thing, sure it's gonna take a while. Sure it's gonna be boring. But you guys don't care. Because it died. Something just died. It died immediately. No. You're not meant to die. Why is it only producing these guys? If I use a mending sword, will most of the XP go into like fixing the sword, or do I also get the XP? It's producing a fair amount of bones. That's quite good, actually. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's kind of carry on with this. I think I might try and dig all the way through the mountain. Let's find a line that we like the most. Maybe we wanted to line up like, well, if we line up straight here, I don't think that's gonna, yeah, it's just straight into the mountain. That's not gonna be very good for us, is it? We're gonna have to deviate slightly. We're gonna come out slightly at the carrots, aren't we? I might just check what Y level that's at. So yeah, the Y level is 63 on this side of the mountain because it might kind of go deeper into the ground. It doesn't seem like it seems almost the same level, but the eyes do play tricks. Ooh, a creeper. A creeper. See, I think some of that it just goes into... Yeah, okay, we're not going to use this. We're not going to use the old mending sword because I think it's playing tricks on us. I think it would be better to just use like a stone sword for this. And then I think we're going to get a better return. We'll see. Looking good though, guys. Looking good. How many times am I going to place a torch on the floor? So this is why 63 couldn't be better. Let's go directly through the centre here. Things are going our way, guys. I still want to build a wall. That's top of the agenda. I like the idea of building a wall. The walls just are imposing, you know. And I was thinking, I want to get you guys involved a bit more. If you have a name for the wall, you know, like in Game of Thrones, I like adding lore to things, so throw some names out there. I'd love to get you guys involved. If you have any kind of bigger ideas for what we can do on the series, maybe to get you guys involved, like naming things after you. But obviously, I need to get the name tags. If you're fairly new to my channel, you might not know this, but I actually... Oh yeah, look at this. It's like a level every like 2 or 3 minutes. It's not great, is it? But yeah, I used to do this thing where I'd name chickens after people in game, and people really enjoyed it. They loved the kind of, you know, series interaction and like personalisation. So, and I loved it as well. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, let me know, and we can do something similar. Okay, so we're coming out on this side. We'll go underneath the stairs. Nothing wrong with that. A hole straight through the mountain. Cut out the middleman. No need for your stair nonsense going up and over the mountain when you can just go straight through it. I don't know why I didn't think about that actually the first time. Now I'm actually recording these in a bit of a batch because I've got a couple of days off, so I'm asking for your suggestions, but I might not even read them until like in a few episodes time, so do forgive me if it seems like I'm ignoring your comments. I'm not, I've just recorded them in a batch. Also, you may have said in the last episode to just dig a hole through the mountain, and again I'm not crediting you if that's the case. I've just come across that idea on my own, as impossible as that may be to believe. That just looks stupid if I do that. I mean, everything that I've built so far is a bit a bit crap. Yeah, oh dear. Well, whatever. Does anyone really care? I don't think so. So now we have multiple options. See, look, I think they despawn when you go that far away. Okay, so we've gathered quite a bit now. Actually, while we're at it, we may as well. I might go grab some iron if I have any iron. I actually don't think I have much, if any. Yeah, I don't. Nuts. I find it so funny with the cows climbing the vines. That is absolute comedy. No iron. No iron. That's a shame. I tell you what, we could cook up all of our that's nice. We can look all the way through. I don't know why it felt like I was further away than it actually was. I don't really know what to do with this this diamond pickaxe now because it's going to be worn out pretty quickly. And I'm not even going to have any iron, which is a blooming shame. I might have to go exploring again. Wow, okay, that is starting to produce. That is starting to produce fairly quickly. Was that 5 mobs? That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean level 13. We're hardly breaking new ground, are we? I was thinking, can we hear the cows from here? But I don't think my mind's playing tricks on me. Yeah, so here's the kicker, really. Oh no, we have an iron. Let me go kill that before it despawns. Now we do actually have an iron pickaxe, don't we? Because we put it in the tools. Now I am gonna have to go mining because we've pretty much run out of essential stuff. Let's take that. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Sorry, dude. I think it might be better to search for iron by just cutting into the mountainside here rather than going deep, deep underground. Oh, this is a real it's a bit annoying actually. Sometimes this happens where you start making good progress and then actually you end up going backwards a step. So much copper, so little iron. Let's go to sleep. On to day 32. 43. I actually meant to say 43, but ended up saying, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so I think, is that going to despawn? No. I'm going to cut out a bit more of this, and then maybe it would be better for me to make another level. You know, make another level of this thing, of the mob farm. With this stone I've just extracted, because we've got, oh yeah, we've got plenty to make another level, I think. Or at least I should, oh no, we definitely don't, because you need 400 for the roof alone. So yeah, no we don't. We're gonna have to go mining, unfortunately. I wanted to avoid it. Oh, you can just punch them. It's that easy, is it? Still no bow, unfortunately. Okay, so let's actually go into the mines. Now, I think it's technically better maybe we just do some diamond mining. That sounds like a bit of a plan. Oh yeah, we found the amethyst, didn't we? Completely forgot about that. Well, off we go again, guys. We're back here, back in this position. Didn't think I'd be here so quickly. Alas. It's a bit annoying because I thought I'd kind of got to a self-sufficient point, but I suppose that's the problem when you don't have much resources to begin with, and you start building big things with all that deep slate. Though I do reckon I have enough to build another layer straight away, so maybe we could find, I mean, even just 3 diamonds. 4 would be ideal because that would be enough to fix the current pickaxe we have, and then make another one. So that would be pretty good. I actually probably will stop recording fairly soon. Oh my lord. Yes. Oh no, not just one. No, don't do this to me. Please give me another one. Oh, you tease, Well. Oh my. We're being spoiled. Ah. No. Naughty. Oh, crap. What are we going to do about this then? We need to really quickly go, like... I have nothing. That's how you do it. Six diamonds. What have we done to deserve this? Oh, Minecraft gods, you are kind. I feel like searching for more. But what's the point? We've got 16 pieces of iron. We have 6 diamonds. Life is good. Things are looking up. Let's go make ourselves another diamond pickaxe. Good lord. Golly. Isn't that what Americans say? So I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. Sorry. I hope it's not COVID. I say that because I actually have been in contact with a couple of people recently, and miraculously, I don't know about you guys, but I have managed to avoid COVID until now somehow. I've been in and out of hospital for uni, not because I'm ill. I've been in and out of hospital. I mean, over the last 2 years, I've been in hospitals probably about 300 times, and somehow have avoided COVID. I don't know why I'm doing that here. Yeah, miraculously managed that, but managed it. Maybe I got it without symptoms, I don't know. But I did get tested a lot, so I would have thought I'd have realised. Okay, 1 diamond pickaxe coming up. Gosh, sorry, I had to stop there to cough. Unbreaking 2. Do I go with that? Do I just risk it? No, I don't. I'm gonna make an iron pickaxe. I'm gonna enchant that stairs, shouldn't I? Diamond pickaxe I can keep like that. The diamonds I'll keep as well. I'll use this and we will start making another level, although it's almost night time already. I can see the stars appearing in front of us. I've just realised actually that I was looking at the wrong thing. Iron actually is best at level 16. My bad. And you can actually get very large veins down in the deep slate bed, so I should have thought about that. This looks awful. I mean, the whole thing looks awful, but okay, let's go up this way. Actually, I might just keep these things open now. The area is quite light. Oh, and the string is pretty good. Because that means we can make some scaffolding, which is nice. Okay. I need a quicker way of getting up here. Right, okay, so we actually made it too big the last time, so I think actually the wall should go like this, I think. Right? I think that makes sense theoretically. It's going to taper a bit to the top, but that does make sense to me. Okay. In fact, let's go up by 2. Go all around the outside. And then so if I cut into the floor about here, yeah. So there's going to be a drop down like that, which means I'm going to have my waterway. So I didn't actually need these walls. Damn. Okay. No. I did. I didn't need these floors. Because, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because now I can just... Yeah, it's going to take way less time adding each layer. Because all I need to do is this. Right? That makes sense. That is such a weird little floating thing. And that's it. Right. I'll put a roof over it and bada bing bada boom. We're done. I'll go collect all these blocks once they've floated down. At least that makes sense in my head. I'm gonna need some more of won't. Wow. Perfect. And now we just put these in and we're done. I'll use that to get out. Easy peasy, guys. Don't know what all the fuss is about. Could not be easier. I keep thinking about next week. I get the results for my exam. I'm sure you guys all know the feeling, the dreaded feeling. It's sort of like I get kind of excited by the thought that I've got the results coming out, even when I don't think I've done very well. I know it doesn't seem to make any sense, but I get this kind of nervous excitement when I think about the results. I'm like, ooh. I think for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm always like overly optimistic about how I've done. I would say, I genuinely 90% of the time I do worse than I think I've done. So I'll be kind of pessimistic leading up to the exam. I'll actually do it, and then I'll come out thinking, oh, not sure. And over the next sort of few weeks, I'll start thinking, you know what? I don't think I did that badly. And then I get the results, and it's like, no, you did do that badly. No, I actually am at the point now where, with my degree, I really don't care how I do. I just want to pass. That's my main goal, and I think I've probably passed. Hopefully. Don't sound too confident, do I? Okay, well, we've just doubled the efficiency. Of our farm, which is pretty good. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I did not think it would be that easy. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a more labour-intensive job. Obviously, it's not. Cool. Okay, let's see how that has affected the spawn rates. Okay, we've got a couple of guys here. We don't want them to see us, do we? doesn't seem to work when I'm over there. That's kind of annoying. It's going to take a bit of time to sort out. Well, on to day 44. Hello and welcome to day 44. I might actually just move the microphone. Ever so slightly closer. Makes it sound a little bit better. I find the low gain to be quite. It sounds quite good. Yeah, might actually get rid of this stuff. Don't even need it anymore, do we really? I don't think there's much chance of us getting ambushed anymore. Although we know I've got this, so I might put it across like this. Yeah, that gives me a bit more peace of mind. Please work. Shall I go up to the top and start just... Okay, 1. There's 2. 3. Okay, they're starting to come thick and fast now. Okay, all zombies. That's weird so far. But good. Okay, so level 12. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's go add another one. I can't help myself. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the mining pit, and I'm gonna grab myself all that deep slate. The annoying thing is you can't actually start sprinting on the stairs, which I find kind of annoying. I'm kind of tempted to go back diamond mining, given how well we were doing when we were down here a second ago. Tough dirt, granite, cobble. That will do, I guess. Might leave that and bring that upstairs so we can smelt it and get the XP from it. That'd be quite good. So I'll go throw this in the blast furnaces. Actually, might bring the blast furnaces with me and bring them over to the other side. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have space. because that definitely helped with the efficiency. 100% helped. Like here. Oh god. Oh yeah, look, he's stuck there. Oh, that's cool. So I think maybe I'll start by just breaking through. And this time I won't actually do that. I will go straight ahead with like making. I might make 3 layers, honestly. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I mean, why not, right? Big limiting factor is going to be wood, so I'm going to have to go over to our wood farm and get a bunch of that. But that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, like I always say, we're in no rush. We're in no rush whatsoever. There's no main objective, really. There's no main objective for the end of 100 days. I've always said that, and it's true. I think maybe naturally you'd think the Ender Dragon or something, but I'm not too fussed, to be quite honest. If we get there, we get there, kind of thing. I love the sound of deep slate. The very light ching sound. Clink, 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 clink. Let's pull this all the way around. And this is going to be a few walls and a few floors that we're making. Especially if we build it like this, so we don't have to keep going back up and re-cutting out those shapes. I think we've probably got enough for 2 floors. I think I said 3, and I think 5 or 6 is the maximum before it starts not making a difference, because they can't spawn or something. I'm not actually too sure. That might be complete nonsense. Actually, no, hang on. Let's make the floor first. Might be easier if we go get some wood, because then we can create shade and it's fertile ground for mobs to spawn, as I'm sure you're all very, very aware. We've already got absolutely tons of saplings. It's not going to be necessary to pick them all up because there are just that many falling to the ground. Good God, look at this. And look at all those saplings. these types of oak trees should be banned from Minecraft. There should be a way of making sure you only get, I think there is one way, but you have to create an actual farm with, I think it involves putting slabs over a certain height or whatever, like a piece of string at a certain height. For another day, I think, another day. For now, this is good enough. Well, we've started a new stack, we may as well collect the ones that have already grown. Let's just get as much wood as we possibly can, because I know that to be fair, a significant amount of it is going to go straight into making trapdoors for the next couple of layers of the mob farm, which, as I remember from yesterday, that was a highly successful I was about to say escapade, but that doesn't really make any sense. I don't think that's what that word means. A highly successful venture. That's a good word. And I think we'll just go as many layers as is feasible, really. The amount of blocks we have, then it becomes a bit of a cycle where you've got so many layers that you're gaining levels so quickly that you can gather more and more and more. Let me get rid of these apples and pick up the saplings. Then you can just keep gathering more stone and making more layers. I haven't looked it up, but I was thinking about it, and to be honest, I think you can go as many layers as you really want to, because I think the limit is more on how far away laterally you go, not how far vertically you go. So if we're nearby, there shouldn't really be too much issue with us. Going 10, 12 layers, I'll save you the boredom of me doing that. But just it's good to know that in theory we could do that. I think someone will probably need to correct me, and again, you may have corrected me in the last episode, and if you're thinking, but I already told you this, it's because I'm bulk recording these, because I'm enjoying recording them so much. Anyway, that's enough tree gathering for now, I think. Alright, fine, we'll do one more. Fine. One more. Nothing wrong with getting a few logs, is there? That's almost 4 whole stacks of logs, no less. Not planks, logs, which equates to 16, just under 16. There's maths right there. That's 4 times 4. Oh yes. What could we build there? Get your ideas in. Although I mean, I doubt we're going to finish on 100 days if I survive. So you give your ideas now, and even if I read them in, by the time that it's been several episodes, then I will still eventually read them and consider them. So don't worry. Let's put that away. Might actually. No, never mind. I was about to say it's good he's been chanting, but let's stick to task. I'm very easily distracted by thoughts and whatever. So I think we were in the process of making the 3rd level. In my head we've done like 5, but no, yeah, we're on the 3rd level. I guess I could make a slightly easier path up here, but this works for now. Well, So this would be the 4th layer. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. We are good. We are good. We are cooking on gas, guys, as they say. And then we'll make our way up to the next level, and we'll fill that all in from the top because that will be easier. I find it easier placing a floor than a roof. Plus, I'm trying to sort out my posture while I sit, and I think that will probably help. Because then you're kind of looking a bit down rather than craning your neck up. My seating situation is much better than what it used to be, but right, I might actually just turn all of these. Make as many as I possibly can. Like so. I mean, funnily enough, it looks like we're probably going to end up using all of the wood. Which is funny because I didn't think it would take this much. That's 1 layer, 2 layers and a half. Okay, no, that's probably enough, honestly. That's the missing one, and might actually make our way downstairs because I forgot to bring a bed up here. Probably could have brought that back from. Could have brought it with me because I did take it from here. Don't know why I didn't. Don't know why I put it back in the box. Oh my god! I almost fell off the edge there. This really is hot. Oh, I was close to the edge there, wasn't I? Right, let's go sleep in our main base. Which, oh, I also found out last night before I went to bed. I was on the Minecraft Reddit page. Didn't even know. Let me go down a little bit. I didn't even know about the mud bricks, and they look really cool. So I might make something with them or something. I've just turned on. I've just taken off one of my ears because I can't tell if my neighbours are making noise or not. Usually, if I'm not sure, then it definitely won't be picked up in the mic on the microphone. But nonetheless, it is still a little bit distracting. So anyway, back to the workstation. Yeah, maybe we can wrap around some kind of entranceway up here. I probably will need to find a better way of getting up here anyway at some point. Because that is not the best way to go about it. Either way. It's hardly that important right now. Not everything needs to have a very official path. Yeah, annoying thing about using Deep Slate is you do have to take a bit more time if you misplace it like that. Don't worry about the mismatching. Overall, I think maybe it would be cool to do a kind of tree design to cover this thing up. You can also replace the stone stem, like the tube that they fall down. You can obviously just replace that with wood to make it, you know, the tree trunk. I was thinking rather than, because I did something quite similar for the realm of ASMR when I was playing on that. I think that's officially like a done thing now. I was considering, I think I may let my place go to somebody else if they want it, because I know there's a limited amount of space on there, because I mean ASMRcraft does take up so much of my time now that I cannot imagine that I'd be able to return to really anything resembling a schedule with ASMR was so much fun though for the first, sort of 5 to 6 months of playing that. Really good fun. Which is why I want ASMRcraft to continue growing, because of just how much I love the concept of just having a big kind of ASMR Minecraft community world. I absolutely love the interaction it brings between all of us. It's seriously, seriously fun. Okay, right, so that's the next layer, and then you go up like this. I'm struggling again for some reason. Yeah, okay, like that. Right. Yeah. We'll pop all these in. Are we running out? We are officially running out of stuff. Which means I think we're probably on our last layer. I mean, if at all. I might have to actually go and get some more supplies, if I'm completely honest. Actually, I'll do that from the top as well. Oh shoot, I've just realised I probably... Yeah, I did leave stuff down here. Plus I need to open those up. Okay, let's not forget to do stuff. Be streamlined but still thorough. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Do all this work and then leave all them closed and think it hasn't made a difference. What is going on? Grab that. Cool, okay. So that works. Now I can open these. Didn't think that one through. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Have I done all these caps? On all of them? Yeah, okay. That's alright, that's alright. I think. Yeah, I don't think we can have enough blocks. We might have to use the wood, honestly. I don't think it's actually quite a good resource because it takes, not too long to cut down one log, and obviously you get 4 planks out of it, so that's something worth considering in terms of a building material. We pop all these down. Another thing is I'm going to have to make a roof as well, so I'm definitely going to have to go get more materials. That's the limiting factor for sure. And I actually, I mean, I say using wood, but I don't want to use wood. Considering, oh, this one's going to go, isn't it? I bet it doesn't flick up. Typical. I say that, but I don't want it to get struck by lightning and then set the whole thing on fire. So I'd rather stick to making it out of stone, to be honest. So let's put this line down and granite. Let's do it like that. That's nice. Well, welcome to day 49. Had to cut off the Okay, right. Whoa, we have loads more copper than I thought we had. We might need to make some more of these blast furnaces. I've noticed that. Oh well, the lights are on in there. That's why there's nothing coming down. That's fine. No need to panic. I'm gonna cut away a whole bunch of this side of the mountain. The more space the better really, because it makes it easier to light up, and also we are going to want to use this space as I consider making like storage areas, and I might even just turn this hole in the ground and I guess just an extension of the base rather than another area. So maybe we'll fill the walls with the rooms and all various different bits and bobs. So we're killing two birds with one stone here. We are getting loads of stone. I'd say we probably need another like 6 stacks. That might be overdoing it. In fact, I think it is. Maybe 4 or 5 stacks would do. We're gonna stop at 4 layers. I think we're at now. Just because I'm getting a little bit bored, and we're almost at the halfway mark. We are, in effect, 10 minutes or so. I don't know how long a Minecraft day is, roughly 12 minutes or that, away from the halfway point in the series, which is absolutely awesome. Got on here technically quicker than I thought we would. I've been motivated recently because it's actually the official 1.19 update that's come out. You guys are loving it, and I'm just loving hardcore mode, sort of single player. Also, ASMRcraft coming to the end of season 1, so it's a natural stopping point for me making my own survival content on there. Not really much point in me carrying on survival on there. I'll just keep on doing tours, and that's about it really, I think. And the odd sort of one-off video. Other than that, I thought, yeah, this is a quite a nice little halfway point. My channel is turning into really just Minecraft content. I do love making FIFA as well for you guys, for those who do watch. But Minecraft is where my heart really is. I think everyone knows that. I do prefer this. I would say Minecraft is my favourite game of all time, for sure. I don't know where it ranks for you guys. A simple game, but a beautiful one, and one that I'm not even that good at, to be quite honest. But everything about it is brilliant. The community aspect is the absolute best in my opinion. Well, we are almost at 5 stacks. Time flies. Did not think we would have that much already. How is this looking? Let's kind of rough up some of these edges. Yeah, looks okay. Stop making it so uniform. I'm kind of predicting majority of the material is going to go. Right. Let's just drag this all the way around. I might just go in a kind of circular pattern, to be honest. Oh, is it about to rain in game, or is it almost night time? I don't know what this is. It's kind of got it's got all cloudy. Are we getting close to a thunderstorm? What's going on? I think we're getting close to night time. It must be. We'll get rid of all of the misplaced blocks at the end, I think. Oh, have we got enough? Please tell me we have enough. I don't want to go mining again. I think we do. Just about. Which is an absolute. That is absolutely brilliant if we do have enough. Yeah, pretty sure we do. Especially with the, we've got a bit of dirt as well. We might not even need it. No, we won't. Let's go. Oh, nuts. We just light this up for a second. Because I'm getting scared. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't do that. Do that. We need to get rid of the torches, I forgot. Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bim. Oh my god, it's night time. Bada boom. I am scared. I am scared. I'm officially scared now. Thankfully, it doesn't look like the sun has been down for too long. We are almost at day 50. Do not kill me now. Right, and let's test this bad boy out. That'll be the end of the episode. Moving into day 50, officially completed. I would say obviously there is room to expand, but we have completed building our farm. And here it is in all of its glory. 1, 2, 3, 4 wonderful layers of mob spawning glory. Nitra, which I expect is far in the future. But guys, let me know if you enjoyed the video. I hope that you did. He just died. Why did he die? He should. No. Oh, okay. For a second, oh my god, for a second I was very scared. I thought, okay, so some of them are dying. I think the reason that some of them are dying is because they're falling through the very centre and they're going all the way down. However, the majority of them should fall into those trenches. Okay, that's fine. I got a bit concerned there because I thought I miscalculated, but technically the vast majority shouldn't be falling down that way. How could I prevent that from happening? I could put a tube all the way through the centre, couldn't I, from the second floor up, which means they are forced to fall through the sides rather than the centre. But this seems okay, I would say. And plus, do you still get mob drops if they die from fall damage? You might still get mob drops, which is not too bad. I think you do. I think they still drop things. Either way, guys, it's still, you know, a little bit slow, but I'll let it get going. Maybe I'll go up to the top or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I'll see you in the next video where I guess we'll do a bit of work around the outside here. Start working on some rooms, maybe. Maybe I'll do some work at the top.